Hey everybody, happy Friday. Greg Unthank here, eXp Realty, Veterans United Realty. And just real quick, wanted to gear this video more towards home sellers, folks that are considering putting their home on the market and at the same time considering whether or not to sell the house or rent that property out. Because while home prices have gone up over the last few years, rent prices have gone up too, and it's tempting to just keep your house at a rental, and in some cases that's the right thing to do. Obviously, if you need to pull money out of the current home to buy a new one, it gets a little bit tricky there. And then whether you qualify to hold both mortgages, that would be something to check out with your loan officer as well, because usually they won't count that rent right away in all cases as income to offset the mortgage payment. But more importantly, just kind of some things to think about. People that ask me if they should rent the home out or keep it, I'd say about half of the time my clients go down that road, but they're trying to decide what's the best route to do. After that, maybe about 10 to 20%, maybe even lower than that, actually end up doing a rental. So the first thing to consider is your property one that is a good rental candidate based on the location, the school district, the market rents in the area, things like that. So you don't want to rent something that's going to be difficult to rent or maybe attract a tenant that's not going to be someone that you want to work with. The second thing to consider is on that issue is the landlording part of it. I used to be half owner of a property management company years ago, and I can tell you that management part of the business is what runs most people out of it, dealing with repairs, dealing with people and all of their stuff. It can be quite the challenge. And if you are ever in a situation where you have somebody that's moved in that is not good to work with, it really does make it difficult to make everything work. The other issue is expenses. There are more expenses, or the expenses change with the rental property. For example, your insurance is going to be more expensive when you have a tenant in the home versus whether you're an owner occupant. The taxes still have to be paid. Those maintenance costs that we talked about, those are going to be there as well. What if the house sits vacant for a couple of months? So there's vacancies to take in consideration. There's repairs if somebody moves out. To turn that property and get it ready to go again, you might have to do sometimes major renovations to get that done. So it's not something to be taken lightly. It's a great solution in the right situation, but it's definitely something to think through. And I'm happy to do that with you. I've got a lot of experience dealing with those kind of situations. So feel free to give me a call. Otherwise, have a great Friday, great weekend, and talk to you soon.